Hello everyone. We are here with the first slot analysis of CAT 2019. The paper had very less surprises, especially the pattern, the structure of each and every section was the same as last year. However, we saw a change in the difficulty level in one section. Let's understand all the sections one after another. Starting with the verbal section. Well, the structure was same. We again had 5 RCs. One reading comprehension had 4 questions. The other 4 RCs had 5 questions each. We had 4 questions of parajumble, 3 questions of summary, and 3 questions of finding odd one out. The major change in the difficulty level in the entire paper, and hence in the verbal section, was in the difficulty level of RCs. Out of 5 RCs, at most one RC can be called easy. Remaining 4 RCs were moderate to difficult. Roughly 2 RCs can be called something that should have been put aside as long as you have 3 RCs with you. They should have resulted into drop in the pace at which the aspirants would be attempting the questions. As far as parajumbles are concerned, they were easy. They had 4 sentences to be arranged, so that made the task little easier. Overall, the difficulty level of RCs should result into a drop in the cutoff by 2 to 3 questions if we compare the 98th percentile of last year with 90th percentile of this year. Now that is verbal section. Second section is LRDI section. It again followed the typical pattern of 8 sets of 4 questions each. Well, once again, the section demanded the test taker to go for a detailed selection before attempting any set. Out of 8 sets, at most one set of LR and one set of data interpretation can be called easy or easy to moderate. Other than this, probably a couple of more sets could have been attempted by a decent test taker. This is more or less on the same lines of last year's LRDI, where attempting up to 4 sets was sufficient to reach a 98th percentile, provided that you have good accuracy. So, from this first window, we expect that the LRDI cutoff should be nearly same as the last year's percentile equivalents. Third section, quantitative aptitude. 34 questions we had. The distribution of the question among the major chapters or major areas of chapter was pretty standard. Number of questions, if you look at as far as ratio is concerned, we saw a very healthy use of ratio-based questions like time, speed, and distance, time and work, allegation. This generally results into reduction in the speed because they are calculative. That was a highlight of last year's quant as well, when we found that it was not possible to finish the entire paper. Questions were time consuming. The same was the case this year as well. Paper, as far as quant is concerned, was not at all difficult. However, it was somewhere between easy to moderate, with some of the questions being more time consuming. So again, this is same as last year. Let's expect the cutoffs to be same as that we had last year for quant. So in nutshell, LRDI was same as last year. Quant was nearly same as last year. In both the sections, accuracy would play the greatest role. As far as verbal is concerned, that is the only change in the paper. We are expecting a drop of 2 to 3 questions in 98th percentile in the verbal section. So in nutshell, as far as the grand total is concerned, the overall cutoff may come down by 2 to 3 questions for the first window. All the best.